Ooh. Should I rank it?
Hello.
Yo. Hello, friend. Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Oh, you know, chilling, chilling. It's like 4:30, but we're good. We're good. You?
Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm doing alright. I had made plans with a friend to DM some solo D&D for her later.
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
Yay.
Sweet, sweet. All right, so I'm kind of planning on. I want to poppy in the jungle.
Okay.
So I'm planning to do. If I get secondary, it'll be bot lane, which I'm also very, very comfortable with.
In which you'll also play Poppy, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I love poppy.
But do you love Lollipop?
No, 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 no. I don't even have that skin.
Yourself a Poppy lover and you can't even love her at her Lollipoppy? I don't know, man.
That's a nightmare. It's not rich reform, man. Unacceptable.
By the way, what rank is this? Just so I know for
Oh, this
setting
is.
expectations.
I believe this is. So I'm in placements. So it is. The last I saw was bronze 4.
Okay. That does set my expectations.
Alright, I'm looking at. Oh, Morgana's gone. Lux is already.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
So with my runes, I've been doing something a little bit experimental, but that might not be the best thing to do right now since I'm in ranked. But I've been messing around with Unsealed Spellbook on Poppy.
If you're jungling, that's terrible. But yeah,
I can either
go
run
ahead.
Aftershock or.
Poppy in the jungle actually can take aggressive like runes and still be fun. Like electrocute, for example, is actually
I'm
completely
no
reasonable
hero,
on
just a
jungle Poppy.
yordle with a hammer.
If you open up the rune page, I can give you the full like breakdown. So, because they're relatively squishy, Dark Harvest is also fine. You could also go with Predator, those are all options. Cheap Shot is decent, yeah, that's all fine. I'd say Relentless Hunter is better than Ultimate Hunter. Uh, Attack Speed, Shard, Adaptive Force, and Armor, because they're in the jungle, the armor is better. Then for secondary runes, it should, no, Attack Speed, Adaptive Force, Armor.
Wait, what hunter did you say it was?
Relentless, move speed one.
Oh, okay. And what's
And
the
then
second?
attack speed, adaptive force. So middle, left, middle. Then for your secondary runes, top right for sorcery, top right, and middle on either of them.
Huh.
And I can explain why very quickly. You're against the
Okay.
Nocturne in the jungle. Okay. So very quickly, the explanation is if you're going blue smite or red smite, in either case, the extra movement speed is very nice in order to close gaps. You're going against Jack's jungle, that's interesting. The offensive Rampage, because Poppy is already naturally tanky, so this gives you that little bit of extra oomph to actually kill people when you're fighting them and dueling them in the jungle. You go the attack speed shard because attack speed is the most important stat for most junglers to be able to clear effectively in the early game, because that's mostly auto attack based, and your first clear is one of the most important clears for you throughout your entire jungle, in terms of being able to clear quickly and healthily. Because after that, you start getting tanky and start getting your other stats, so it doesn't matter as much. But initially, the attack speed is very, very helpful. Armor is just because all the damage from camps is physical, just about. I think Grump is the only one that's magic damage based, if I recall correctly. So, armor is better.
Alright, I feel that. Metal Saga says hi.
Hello, Metal Saga. Y'all are roomies?
No. He's talking to me on the stream.
Okay. Hello, stream.
I think it's only here. I'm gonna go with blue.
Okay, that works.
How democracy
Yeah, Q starts fine.
I think I want to gank top first.
there were so many heroes.
Is that a Nocturne mid?
Yeah, it's Nocturne mid. I expected it to be Quinn mid, Jack's top, and Nocturne jungle, but this works too, I guess.
Minions have spawned.
We may not be getting a leash more Misfortune here. That's unfortunate. But this is the bronze experience.
He said, wish I could be his roomie, but it's cool as fuck. Alright, thanks. It's very sweet of you.
You want to cut it up instead of down?
Oh, I was thinking of the golem second, but...
You want to use your Q as soon as it comes up as well, instead of waiting. Golem second here is a mistake if you're planning on getting top. We go to our blue and Grump, and then we can gank top really quickly.
Go it.
This is a fast gank path. If you're planning on full clearing, it's a bit different, but... You want to kite it a bit more.
Looks like top is in the good gank.
Yeah, that's fine. Now we get level 3, we can look towards mid. Like, look at mid, but while you're doing wolves. You don't have to actually go mid. The way that we do this is, we just are looking at these places to make sure we can get... Okay, Jax's bot, if we scroll a camera down, does he have red buff?
Nope.
No, so that means we can go to his red. He's probably going to want to run there, so we start running towards it now, rather than... We can look at mid to see how healthy Nocturne is while we're doing this. We don't have to keep our pen on. Okay. So Nocturne's not really gankable. We want to ward around his raptor area while we do this. Like that bush. Okay, he's still a bot, so we can just take his raptor free here.
I know you're out there. Hold it right there.
I know prediction he's going to be doing his doing crab on bot side. So after this we go directly towards top crab and take it before he can get the crab. and we'll be ahead of him in the jungle.
You might be here a while. Don't move.
We see he's going towards his red buff that we've already stolen. We can smite the crab here, it's fine. Or not. It's also fine.
I was kind of thinking of saving
And
it
then
push
we
it,
should
push it.
base here. Reset, and then we're going to be clearing from clearing our boss side jungle. When we reset here, we can actually just go straight towards the Balmy Cinder. You probably want to get boots as well as a control ward.
Yay.
The mobility is really important when you're jungling. You only need to get one control, you don't need to get two. It's a waste of gold at this moment. Then we just go towards our bot side. We'll clear our Krugs directly up towards our Gromp and Wolves, because they should be respawning while we're doing this.
What do you mean my hammer's too big? Free. POV. Not gonna take my hammer back.
Here we can look at bot lane while we're doing this. So it looks like they're going to be pushing towards our bot laners here. We might be able to gank this going through Tribush, but looks like our bot laners are resetting, so Raptors is better. Oh, those type of things where we are constantly trying to look at what we're doing on our teammates are doing on the map when we have free time, which is basically any time that we're just clearing a camp with auto taps. Like here we can look at mid and see what's happening in mid lane. He's going towards top. Okay. So we go towards our wolves now, and we're just going to be farming for now, unless we see an opportunity.
Mine's starting to look juicy.
So as a prediction, Nocturne has warded his topside jungle, or his topside mid lane. Oh, it's not the jungle. So we're not going to actually do that. We're just going to go to our Grump, and we're going to look at top lane, but not actually do anything. Like, we're just going to look at it while we're doing Grump. Our Grump's been stolen, so we know Jax was here.
Should I clear a ward?
Clearing the ward's fine. It does reveal where you are on the map, so we can predict that Jax is going to potentially go for dragon. We can sweep her while we walk through river. Once we get near the bush, we can walk towards our bottom side. And then while we're here, we can place our red buff at the entrance to our raptor camp in that bush. Or our controller rather. And then do our red. We can look at bot at the same time while we do red, but we prefer to do red before we have camp. They need our help. We can go answer the Jax since he's coming on our team. You can kill him. I can kill her. Just E onto her to gap close. You don't need to get the stun off. You just need to E her. Stun's good too though. Good job. Then we push this wave. Push this wave. We want to shove this into their tower. If we don't, then it leads to a slow push, which is bad for our laners. So we just push this one wave, and then we go into our jungle again. We actually do Krugs before red buff, because we're going to do Krugs, red Raptors up into blue and Gromp. And we might look for a Rift Herald here. Really early Rift Herald, but it's a possibility. Or we might just reset, depending on how the map's looking. I think most likely we're gonna reset after we clear. Let's look at our gold. We full clear. We're clearing raptors up through our entire jungle, then we're resetting.
Okay.
Yeah. The reason I'm doing this is because Jax probably has vision on our top side jungle, and so he'd rather. No, you're still going. Yeah.
Some things are too important to give up on.
Or should I
We
clear this?
probably want to go to our blue, go to blue. You're on the risk of Jax having stealing or having stolen our blue if we don't do this. And you should sweep her while we're over here, just in case. That's what. Okay. I'm gonna look at top, but we're not actually gonna go to it. We're just gonna move our map over to it. This looks like Quinn's gonna be warding.
That's ridiculous.
And we're sitting on a lot of gold, so we're not gonna gank this, but it's good information. Actually, we can. Yeah, there. We can maybe. No, he's dead. He's dead. Just base. Just base.
Wow.
So we get our Bombing Cinder, and we're gonna upgrade our boots. This is probably a Ninja Tabby game. By probably, I mean definitely a Ninja Tabby game. 100% Ninja Tabby, and then Control Ward. And some armor.
How democratic of you.
And back on the map. Prediction. Bot lane will be gankable after Krugs. Assuming that.
Who knew there were so many
And they're splitting on the map like I expected they would. I did not expect our bot lane to stay that long in mid lane. This in line. Since we're looking to gank, we want to avoid using long cooldowns like our E if possible beforehand, because then we don't have it. We can just leave those small ones and go directly onto the Seshh.
Oh, she saw me.
Just smite her.
Oh, boy, this
You walked into the Veigar stun.
I feel like I should be
In
trying
that situation,
to
it's better
Jax.
to use your W to gap pose rather than using flash. Your W move speed's enough to get her towards the wall.
silly go for it?
The reason she saw us there is because we walked down towards the minion wave rather than walking directly towards Tribush. It's a small thing that's noteworthy.
Ready, hammer? Don't move. Go to the face. Got it.
So the choice wasn't bad, just the execution was a bit unlucky. So we cue this and walk directly towards bot again. We're gonna try and catch Jax out in the jungle because they're looking to fight here, so we just go into river.
Wait, we just
Go in
what?
river, go through river, use sweeper. Okay. Need to not be running from that. You're tanky enough that you can fight if you're willing to actually go in. Don't need to be so afraid. Press W, press W. W. You didn't block the Jax jump.
An ally has been slain.
You can't kill him, you can stop chasing him.
Should I try to counter jungle? Right
Yeah,
here or not?
this is fine. Yeah. Probably don't have the damage to kill Dragon. Which might be trying to do it. You should save Smite though, instead of using it there.
Be here a while.
I think you have you should use it to go over. Go over. W. Yep.
Every step
That's fine, you got his flash. We're fine with this. We just walk away.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Krug's into red buff. Look at Dragon, is he doing it? Okay, we walk over there and help her team.
hammer big.
save ult if possible.
Not make my hammer mad.
You have slain an enemy.
Do I try and steal this
Okay, do you
blue?
ready?
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, that's fine as well. Either one's fine. Personally, I feel like red's more important than trying to steal as necessary, because we want to be able to get a red, and then we can go top to potentially get in, but...
It'd be alright to rotate into red and go into all that.
Yep. Just gonna full clear from red up.
Do a lot of walking.
This is probably a turbo chem tank again. Can you head up? While you're doing grappers, can you open the shop for me?
Okay, I admit it.
I need to remind myself how much turbo chem tank costs. Okay, you can afford it, yeah. Like I mentioned before, if possible, try to avoid smiting these camps. Unless you're sitting. Okay, we can
Sure,
answer
definitely.
this.
You know what I could use? Heart.
We're just gonna get one charge and that's it. So you can leave now. Just go back to clearing.
Hold it right there. The hammer does most of the work. I just swing it.
Oh no, there's Quinn. Oh, he took blue.
Look out!
An enemy has been slain.
Great pigtail.
I'm looking to get top because this is looking kinda.
Yeah, that might be doable. Just remember to use W when you're approaching it.
Never mind.
If you,
Yeah, he
you
didn't
should,
seem ready.
you can kill Quinn by yourself if you go on her, but you're sitting on a lot of gold, so this is fine. You can just base. Sorry, I got a message, so I was looking away when you started doing that. For work.
A hero around here?
The chem tank, we're probably gonna build Bramble. More.
Oh, you like to fight?
Yep.
So does my hammer.
Our top laner's getting bullied.
An ally has been slain.
We're gonna look to gank bot. It may not look gankable, but
Some
that's
things
because we don't see the jacks. Hopefully we'll make it in time. Turns out we don't. Okay. It's unlucky. Oh.
I gotta see this through.
I was hoping jacks take a little bit longer to get there. I knew you would. We can answer jacks on our tower. Go around, and then we can...
That's ridiculous.
Oh, he's coming this way. Okay. Alright. We can knock him into tower with E and then use W. EW? Item?
What?
You don't lose this. Keep going. W flash. And smite. Or just smite. There you go. Wait, you don't need to run. It's fine.
Oh!
I don't. Okay. A little bit sloppy, but results good. Let's go ahead and base. Go ahead and base. We're gonna buy the Bramble, but we're not gonna finish the Thorn now.
Okay.
Instead, we're gonna get Sterix. Sterix Gauge.
The attack part or the tank part?
The pickaxe is fine.
The hero likes me.
I'm gonna go top, and then we'll clear from top to bottom. we're focusing on bot lane this game because our top laner is garbage. So when you have a super hard losing laner, they become garbage to you. You don't pick it up, you don't try to help it, because it'll only hurt you to do so.
Makes sense. Wow.
And she's soloing top lane. Like I mentioned before, if you can avoid it, I'd say don't use E or Smite in your jungle.
Okay.
The Smite speeds you up by about 3 seconds of time, but it's an 80-second cooldown. They're using Rift Herald mid. Wanna go bot here? Wanna go bot? Pan your camera to look at bot lane? Okay, we can do our red here, it's fine. I'm gonna put a controller in the tri-bush. In our tri-bush. W. On stage like that, we're trying to run away. W move speed is really important. I do not know why misfortune. I don't know why these people are this way. So the cell refillable only by Ruby Crystal towards the cage. This is a rough game.
That's okay.
We go top here. Or Chile top bot. We would rather clear a jungle. This is rough because top lane lost so hard. We missed opportunities to gank it. Being slow on their actions.
What do you mean my hammer is too big?
Thanks a lot, Diane.
The basic controller in the long bush here near Raptors. I'm gonna sweep her through river.
Has destroyed
I sure do a lot of walking.
We're gonna go bot to try and answer this Jax before he goes to Misfortune. Do his good left range. Yeah. Okay, she's already dead. Never mind. Quinn is also there. This is rough.
I'm lost.
You can kill Quinn if it's a 1v1, but it's not going to be, so that's kind of problematic as well. We also have no vision at all. This is... low information games are rough. Sit in the... you know the bush near Cubs? Sit in it. I'm gonna look to try and assassinate Quinn. Yeah, put a controller in it and just...
Oh.
Wait. Oh, there's a Nash, never mind. Back up. You can't 1v2. Not yet, at least. Now you can go on a turbo can tank and just do your W. Okay, there. What is our win condition? Given these teammates, we don't have one. Under normal circumstances, our win condition would be getting a pick off on one of these on the Quinn to get the shutdown, and then using that to accelerate ourselves into Sterix gauge that were extremely tanky.
One thing about me, I'm not.
Let's see. Yeah, clearing from your top side's fine. Controlled in your booba bush.
3 pigtails.
Your top side's probably all taken. Yep. We can try and solo kill Quinn here, your sweeper. So I can see if we can sneak up on her.
Holy
Don't go
shit.
that way or you'll be revealed by vision. Go over the wall.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Yeah, yeah. Go for it, go on, go on. W. Use your W as inputs off. Yeah. See? We can fight her. Unless you do that. Ah. Okay. So, just a couple of mistakes in terms of the execution, but
Enemy double kill.
the key thing there is not letting her create space between us, because we beat her if we can hit her, right? The issue is if you walk away from her, you create space where you no longer can hit her, and she can still hit you. So walking away from doesn't do anything unless you're planning on flashing out.
Let's try that again.
And we go for a red buff here. We hope it's up. And we sweep her while we do it. Or we can take the mid wave and just assume it's down. Actually, just assume it's gone and just take mid wave.
100%.
We have to give up dragon because our entire team is dead. We have no vision. Also, this game's kind of doomed, but if we have a shot at these, you want to control it this or sweeper.
Oh, you like to fight?
Red is up.
Where's my hammer?
Oh, your red buff's not up. Okay.
That was useless.
Yeah, we don't control her in front of our opponents. Waiting here is not the best plan. Just do your red. Don't use E though. No. Don't walk with them. Want to go top and maybe get our wolves.
Just play again.
Don't chase her. You'll die. Just do your wolves if they're up. And again, don't use it. Once you get this, we're gonna go back to base. Base. We have to defend bot side. Looks like our team's already doing that. We get Stark's Gauge, we don't have Control Word.
Yeah, just like
We get
the hero
armor
would
as
buy.
well. We only get one Control Word and buy another cloth armor. We're gonna build that into a Dead Man's Split. Well, it's too late now. We don't wait for the money.
Alright.
I guess in this case we can.
Alright, well.
But no, just go out. That's all.
That's ridiculous.
Scuffed. It's scuffed. We go top here and collect the farm because nobody else is. And randomly looking for fights in the jungle just loses us the game, so. Our ADC is running it.
Glossian of you.
In fact, our entire team is running it. This game is mega doomed. But there are things to be learned from this.
Legendary.
Damn.
If you push this, you're probably gonna collapse on about 25 seconds, so you can clear this wave and then base. They're probably gonna do Baron when you base, but you can't actually do anything about that because your entire team is dead anyway.
You said this is building into what?
By the chain dust. It's building Dead Man's Plate.
I hope the hero likes me.
Catch the mid wave, because these misfortune's not going to.
Could really go for a nap.
Can maybe get your wolves without dying here. It's rough because Brand hasn't left base to put a single ward out. And the team's just dying.
Yep, it's even heavier.
It's
than
controlled in that bush.
This one?
Yep, and it's better than having none out. How do we recover from this? Every way of recovery just kind of relies on teammates not being terrible.
quests are hard.
Looks like they got her.
Shut down.
Okay.
Move it.
Smite him.
Oh,
We can go on this big arc on the big arc. Can we wait inside the cage?
ah,
Dodge the abilities? Or can
let
tank?
me go. No.
You might be
If we didn't get hit by everything, we could have killed him, but we got hit by everything, so we just space here.
I feel that.
Your inhibitor has been
Yeah, no. Good crystal.
What did I come back for?
Let me just leave and try and kill the Jax before. Never mind, we can't kill the Jax. This is the angle where, if you're type to give up, this is completely fine to give up. Okay, good job.
Maybe it is.
has been destroyed.
Not dead.
So a lot of money. Can you afford that? That's the question.
Wow, she doesn't
So yeah,
have a
when we're
sword.
going pen, we need to use.
Okay, I admit it. I'm lost.
We can't go pen. She's too fast. She's just gonna E away from you here. Yeah. If you use W like that to gap close on champions like Gwen, you end up not having it for when they use their ability that you can cancel. Yeah, I'll dead as fuck.
And
We keep backwards. Keep backwards. Keep backwards. Yeah. Okay. It's not
It
terrible.
does most of the work.
You base here, you don't chase, you base.
I feel like
Yeah, it's
Vegas
older.
gonna try to.
I mean, you are backing in front of a bunch of minions, so it's possible. If you hadn't cancelled your base, you actually get your base finishes there. Doesn't save you.
What? Elder? I didn't know they could-
Yeah, they took Elder. Your base actually finishes there if you don't cancel it. That's so sad. Jeez. His teammates. As well.
That's a GG.
Yeah. Things to learn from this game. One, we're doing our jungle camps, let's actually pan our camera to look at our laners so we can gather more information for ourselves. Two, if we're going to be going someplace other than our jungle, using E is bad because it's a very long cooldown. And we want to have it up when we're actually interacting with enemy champions. Three, don't use smite so much on jungle camps because you want to have it up when we're actually fighting people. Those are kind of the three main ones.
Okay. Cool.
And also, if we're planning on ganking someplace, we don't care if they see us when we're already almost on top of them. Like when you went top to go on Quinn, and then you just stopped and just sat there for like 4 seconds. If you just kept going, you could have gotten on top of Quinn and actually enabled that gank, because with Boost Might you can slow her down, and then Darius will have time to come up and interact with Quinn, as long as you use your W to cancel her E. But if you just wait, then you lose the opportunity to actually have a good angle on her, and she can just walk away, and it's too late. With champions like Jax and Quinn, they have things that you can cancel with your W. So you should use your W with that in mind, right? Using it to close the gap between you and Quinn, for example, allows her just E, and the gap's created again. Similar with Jax, if he's going to be walking towards you, he's probably going to try and jump on you. And the jump is actually rather slow, so you have enough time, if your reflexes are good enough, to just press W while he's midair and cancel it. So things like that, where you actually get that off and are successful in doing it, will greatly impact your ability to actually play Poppy and be relevant on Poppy, even against champions like Jax and Quinn. But overall, you actually did not do terribly. Like with the jungle clearing, you cleared rather well. For the early jungle path, the reason I directed you to go with red, blue to Gromp is because it enables us to very quickly get on the map at level 3. It's also better on champions like Poppy, who don't have the greatest clear speed, because it allows you to do things like what we did with punishing Jax for going bot, and we got to steal his red because we were on the map on that side of the map, and high enough level where even if he came, we could probably fight him. That doesn't happen if we do the full clear out, because we'll probably not be healthy enough, and we'll be so slow to actually get to the side of the map that's so relevant for. Yeah, any questions?
I don't think so. Not right now.
Okay.
I'll watch over it again and just see everything that you're talking about. And then, yeah, I will.
So, if there's a stream, send me the link so I can look at it. Say hi to the chat real quick.
Okay, yeah. Hold on.
Maybe drop a follow for the homie.
Hey. It didn't show us a link. Hold on.
That's fine, it works. I'll just have to copy paste it.
Didn't even do it when I www'd. What the hell? Discord's weird.
Amy streaming League of Legends, Smash Brothers, and Apex Legends. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Best games, best games, best games.
So there we go, we dropped a follow.
Thank you, thank you.
A little message in the chat. Put that interaction up.
Hey. Alright, cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep.
I'm gonna go have a snack, and I'm probably gonna switch over to some like a little Apex too in a minute.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy it and have fun. I hope this was helpful as well. Free to reach out to me with any questions and things. I look forward to working with you.
Alright, cool.
I am of the opinion that these live reviews are less helpful overall than like reviews of games afterwards. Just in terms of like, it's hard for you as the player to react to what I'm saying fast enough for some of these things.
Extremely, yeah. Yeah.
And it also it distracts you from actually playing as well. So this is very difficult. In my opinion, live coaching like this is the least helpful of any type of coaching. If it's like this type of interactiveness.
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, the whole time I'm like fighting against like natural instincts and stuff too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, in the meantime, hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you around.